It is really hot outside, bro. Why is it so hot? I know it's summer, that's why. But it is actually pretty hot. It's also, this music's very loud, hold up. What the heck? Let's turn that down. Okay, now I can actually hear myself think. Very nice. Anyway, hello. We're playing Hunter Rank because why not? And that is all. Because I felt like ranking today. And I was working on some other stuff, and I actually got it done a little earlier than expected. And then I went for a walk, and it's really hot. It's really hot outside. Even in Seattle, which is supposed to be like colder than like, I don't know, other places. Let's just start ranking. I don't know. We're just gonna play Hunter Rank. I don't know when I'm gonna play in said Hunter Rank. It just depends on what comps we get. Do I play Naiad? My Naiad's eh. I'm not playing that on Darkwoods though, that's for sure. Heck no. Would never even dream to play Naiad here. Absolutely not. My Naiad's too bad to play on this map. The second somebody gets to the vines, I'm cooked. I'm absolutely cooked. Hello Goat. As expected. Percy? I don't even think I own Percy. Do I? No, I don't. I don't own Percy. There's still quite a few hunters I don't own. Acro, Child, Enchantress, Officer. This actually wouldn't be bad to play Anne into. I was just playing Anne earlier because of Anne Gaming Birthday. They don't have a Rescuer. Once again, this would be really good to play Anne into. I could Nightmare this. I kind of want to Nightmare it. Yeah, I kind of want to play Nightmare. I think I'll play Nightmare. Nightmare's so fun, dude. Like after like seeing him in tourney, he's just so fun. Hack the game and play Qs. Dude, I have a Qs video coming out later today. It's already like preset to upload. Oh my gosh, dude. His trailer is so funny. It is so funny. Like how come he got revived as a freaking demon thing? What the? Alright, well I'll just spawn here and chase Acrobat into Little Child, I think. Unless Little Child warps. And if that's the case, then I'll just go for Enchantress. But if she doesn't warp, then we should be fine. Started watching Apothecary Diaries. Can't watch it without thinking of the Jinshi horse. As you should. Exactly, as you should. Jinshi horse should be real. They should turn him into a horse in Apothecary Diaries. That's what's gonna happen in season 3. Called Apothecary Diaries 3. Jinshi turns into a horse, or Jinshi turns into a horse. And that's it. That's the entire plot, is him turning into a horse. It'll be like Emperor's New Groove, but like as a horse, and it's Jinshi. Anyways, Nightmare Gaming. Are we cooked? Or are we gonna cook? Little Child isn't warping, which means I can throw this bird. It might actually hit the Acrobat. You'll pick it up. Pick it up, bro. He's not gonna pick it up. Oh, he did pick it up. Nice. Okay. Let's make sure we keep looking down. Look at that. Look at that speed boost, bro. Oh my gosh. Speed boost is so nice. That's a hit. It's a pallet stun too. Doesn't give me rev, but it also doesn't really do much for the debuff. He should go on the swing here. Yup. Do I need the warp is the question. I think I do. Let's see. Maybe not. We'll see. We don't. Okay, nice. We'll just chair on this. Oh, what the heck? Hi, Enchantress. I mean, okay. I guess it buys a little bit of time, but now you have no stun to get the rescue with. I could TP to the barmaid. I think I will. Hi. There we go. That'll force out her drink. There we go. There we go. It's one cipher done. I don't see the enchantress. Oh, the slow pickup. Okay. It's damage. Not ideal. Are they gonna double body block? What the heck? Oh, that sucks. This is where she'll drop a page. But Nightmare. Nightmare Gaming. I think they're gonna hate. Oh, no, they just got off the cipher momentarily. Okay. Barmaid being on this team is a little annoying because they should be like super dummy damage, but they're not. And they got off that cipher because they're scared of me, which is a good sign. But I'm guessing she's still nearby this area. Yep. Because she wants to code, she just can't. It's fine. I'm Nightmare. There we go. So we can share on this cipher. We still have trump card. This is looking good for us right now. Yeah, I don't think they should have supported. I agree. We'll just force her to get the rescue. Actually, wait a minute. Nice. Can't even get it. Little child's coming in. Okay. Page. Don't self-heal in front of me, please. Nightmare. Okay, well now it's cooked. Little girl's trapped in a corner. Enchantress dead on chair. Barmaid has no self-heal. It is super cooked. Oh wow, we got the snipe too. Nightmare. Yippee! Oh, that was a okay game. Nightmare's so fast, like, if you can get the speed boost. He's so fast, dude. He is just so fast. What is this song, bro? Oh, it's Deep Mentality, but the worst one. Can I skip past this? I don't really like the original version. I think I like the remix more. Yeah, Nightmare's so fun. He's just so fun. He's just a funny bird. He's super fast, like at low presence, because he's 21% speed boost. He's just fun. How am I doing? I am a little tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. I've been having trouble sleeping recently, but I couldn't sleep, so I literally gave up and I watched the movie Storks. I don't know if anybody's seen that movie. It's a good movie, actually. It's really funny. I wasn't sure what it was like, but I had heard good things about it. I think it's like a relatively old movie too, but it was a good movie. It was funny. I don't know. I had a good time. Let's see. Prisoner, Psych, Meteor. I think I need to bring Confined for this one. Yeah, I need to bring Confined. It's Lakeside. Confined is necessary on this map. Prisoner, Freerin, Psych, and Little Child. I should be able to at least get a cheeky draw at minimum here. Hopefully. Did I see the new Hunter's backstory? Yeah, it's kind of interesting. And by interesting, I mean interesting. Let's see here. I can lock off Shaq if I spawn here, so I think I'll do that because that means Prisoner Cypher will be locked, which will force him to move down to the right at Crab Shack slash Shore. So if I chase Meteorologist into him, that would be best case scenario. Do I stream on Twitch or just YouTube? I do want to open up a Twitch channel, but I keep putting it off. You showed up in my J-pop idol recommendations. Is there something you're not telling me? Let's just say I do not know how to sing. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that backstory video. It's definitely like the most unserious background video of all time, in my opinion. All right, Little Child will get on that. Freerin is gonna head this way, so let's try to just cut her off immediately. She's heading for that small boat area. There's the Wind Blast. Oh, you are so lucky! That window is like the ultimate like unluckiness, bro, I swear. It is so unlucky. All right, we'll confine this up. That window is like the ultimate unlucky moment. Okay, boop boop. This is fine. Okay. Dang, this meteor's fast. Sheesh. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I just needed that down, bro. Do this. Now, the thing is, they do not have a rescuer, and I see Little Child coming in. Yep. Psych's still there. What the heck? Well, it's after half. Dang. Pallet's done? Okay. She still doesn't make the rescue, though, so that's good. That means Ada will be coming in now next. Oh, she's already here. Wow, what the heck? Okay. She'll drop that. We'll confine this. And then she should be dead unless she uses a good item here. Let's see. Oh, the clouds. I see. Dang. Okay, she's dead. That was a pretty good kite from her. She utilized Nightmare's weaknesses well, which was just tight kiting. We can still win this because Nightmare endgame though. Ooh, not ideal. There we go. They're healing over there. Okay, this prisoner was not ready to kite. They're still healing. This is going to be after half again. This is the issue. Like, even though I get kited for so long, they don't have a rescuer, and that's their issue. she is. You don't make that, little child. Ada got off her cipher. Like, they're not getting this. Yeah, they're not getting this. And rescuers are so essential. Especially against this character. His proxy camp is like just so good. Goodbye, child. Dang, your Cypher's is really slow. You miss my Geisha? My Geisha just sucks. She's not really my playstyle. I don't know. I think maybe it's because I just need more practice, but like I just really suck with Geisha. The more I was playing her, I realized. I just really suck at her. Alright, final deduction. Any second now. Final deduction. Where are you? Hello? Oh. Ah. Oh, what are you flywheeling? They're gonna go to that pallet. Well, Psyche's gonna go this way. Okay. Also, I have a piece of advice for you guys if you play Little Girl. Don't use the balloon accessory. It's like goofy and cute, but it also literally reveals your location. It's so easy to find. Okay, Little Girl might struggle, which is not good. But we'll chair Psyche first since she's not dead on chair. And if Little Girl struggles, it's fine because Psyche has like an eternity before she's ready. Let's see. Little Girl will definitely struggle. But as long as I can make it so she doesn't rescue in time, we should be fine. The balloon. Dang, look at that tight kite. Sheesh. Alright, well, she rescued. Unfortunate. What? You know what? I'm just gonna bleed them out. Caca! Okay. Come here. There we go. Please do not become a Nightmare main as a development. Oh yeah, because his dash just goes through her bees. Yeah. Yeah, depending on where you are, he can be kind of a tricky kite for melee, I will say. What's I feel about Nightmare Logic Path? I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I think it'll be good. Nightmare usually has like some pretty cool skins. And with how much attention he's getting, no wonder. I was gonna say that felt like when I saw the prisoner not using his shock at all, I was like, okay. I wasn't sure what was going on here. It was just a bot. Yeah, next season, Nightmare is the Logic Path A tier, which I am excited for, especially since I've been playing Nightmare recently. He is fun. Am I a Nightmare main now? I wouldn't consider myself a Nightmare main, no. I do like his playstyle a lot because he allows me to play like how I want in this game, which is just pretty aggressively, and switching targets with Nightmare isn't always bad. And I love switching targets. I love like the way I play this game is I love forcing people to heal constantly and not decode, or like constantly apply pressure by damaging a lot of people. And I always try to go for like double downs and whatnot. I feel like I had the same problem as Peter, where it's like I like trying to go for double downs if possible. And when that doesn't work, it really doesn't work. Now this is a Thai kind of comp already. Embalmer Sight. Get off Nightmare, play Opera. I don't play Opera as much because of my ping at 73 ms. It looks like it's 48 right now. I could try. But yeah, I don't really want to play opera into night, honestly. It's such a good map for it is, but if I get 73 MS this game, it's depressing. Dude, I'm telling you, I was playing Opera a little bit on an alt account because I've been practicing hunters on different accounts. And I still play Opera every now and then. I had a 15 MS Opera game, felt so fast. The next game I played Opera, 73, I got 4 escapes because I just couldn't move. Isn't 73 good? It's good. It's pretty decent, yeah, but not for Opera in my personal opinion. For Opera, especially since the issue, especially what Aaron was telling me, because he was coaching me trying to get me better at Opera. The issue that my Opera has isn't even something that's my fault. It's because my ping is inconsistent. Because sometimes most of the time I have 73, right? But sometimes I get 15, and sometimes I get, sometimes I get like 48. Those are like my 3 pings that I have. Usually it's 73. Sometimes it's 48. Very, very rarely it's 15. And every single time that ping changes, my muscle memory also has to adapt to that new ping, which I'm just not ready for. So like I'll be like playing one match as 15 MS Opera, and then I'll go to the next match with 73, and I'll completely crumble because my muscle memory from the last game is like completely disrupted. Do you think 70 ping average is kind of bad for Opera? It's possible to a certain extent. It's just very hard. Let's see. I don't know why they put Acro in Factory and not Shack, but it's fine. Ada should be at this cipher. No, she's not. What's Embalmer doing there? Wait, am I still confined? I am. What the heck? Okay. So that's gonna be broken windows. This is not a good start because I couldn't find the Ada. I think she ran upstairs. Alright, he'll drop that. Ooh, close. This is a good Embalmer, I can tell. He's like baiting the swings, but it's fine because we have Warp and Bird. I don't need to worry about using Warp for the kite. A lot of hunters don't like using Warp, but I can just use the Bird onto his coffin if he does coffin here. Knight will come in. This is going to be harder because Knight's an issue here. Will he coffin? He will not. Okay. So Knight's here. Alright, that's fine. I can't really stuff him, unfortunately. That'll be tied. Let's see, where is he going? He's hiding back into his coffin? Why? He'll take that vault. He only has one way to go, which is this way. There you are. What? I did not input that? Hello? Excuse me? Dang, this guy's fast. Sheesh. Alright, this is at best to draw. This guy is kiting me too long. He's too fast. Coffin, obviously. Oh, I see. I mean, this is fine. Like, that hit really didn't do much, honestly. Oh, okay. Thanks, Knight. Bro, this guy just drops pouts with no fear. There we go. Alright, I need to make sure he dies before anything else. Acro's next chase is not ideal, but we'll do it, I think. I got stuck. That sucks. Okay. I don't know where the knight is. We'll try basement here. Yeah, everybody here is just kind of pallet spamming, which could bite them in the back, but I don't have any teleports ready, and there's still a knight with helmets, which is tricky. Actually, wait, does he still have helmets? I don't think he does. Terrible at keeping track of these things. Okay. Dang. I hate Knight, bro. Such an annoying character. Okay. The Cypher's 50. I think I can still win, but it's gonna be tight. Get in the chair, please. Oh, I see. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, we can win. Yeah, Knight is hard, bro. He is hard to deal with. Alright, our goal is to push Acro as far away from the Cypher as possible. Oh, wow. Nightmare, please. Yeah, too many resources. Okay. Be scared of me? Yes. Dang. Whew, okay. Got him. Just in time. Yeah, Knight is a pain for this character. Oh my gosh, Knight is such a pain in the butt. Knight is a huge, huge pain. There we go. Still got the win though. It is harder though because of Knight. Knight makes things really, really hard. Oof. Nerf Knight. I mean, his decoding is like pretty bad. It's just like he's such a consistent rescuer. His rescuing is so strong. His kiting is not crazy. Like it's pretty decent, but it's not crazy. But his rescuing, oh my gosh, he's just a godlike rescuer, bro. He probably has the safest rescue in the entire game. Like he's just so safe at rescuing. Turn into Choi, play Smiley. Not on Red Church. I don't even think I'll play Nightmare on this map. Depends on the comp. Yeah, that Embalmer was that Embalmer kited well though. Like at least I still have Nightmare endgame. Like if I'm doing bad, at least I can still maybe clutch up a tie with Nightmare endgame. Excalibur, I like that. That's creative. That's a cute name. Excalibur. Worn Clothes Gardener. I'm scared of the Worn Clothes Gardener. I don't know. That's scary. These guys carry broken windows a lot, which means they're going to be very heavy distance. There's going to be a lot of window usages here. The Gardener is going to be a bit of a pain when it comes to rescuing. I think I can Nightmare this, though. I can at least get a draw. I'm just worried about the Cypher Rush. The Cypher Rush is going to be the big issue here. Easiest 4K with Anne. Well, I don't like spamming Anne. Not all the time. First Officer is safer. First Officer is pretty safe, yeah, but he also has like weird matchups as well. I guess like Clown is also pretty good into Night, but at the same time, like he also guarantees a rescue. Like that's the whole point, is that like he's just so good at rescuing. That's he's just insanely good at rescuing. Do some Bonbon game? My Bonbon's bad. My Bonbon's bad. I can't go Bonathan. Ow, my arms hurt. Chase the Lawyer. He's gonna be fast. I think I'm just gonna Bird Prisoner, Chase Lawyer, yeah. Because I'll also be fast here. What the? Zoom into Nightmare. Hello? Hi. Alright, let's see here. Okay, we got our speed boost going. There's the Lawyer. Prisoner didn't touch that Cypher. Interesting. He'll drop that. Okay. It's kind of hard to mind game a Lawyer, but I can at least push him over this way. Which means he'll have to go to... Oh. Okay, this is going to be a hit, though. There we go. And then I just kill him with Warp. That's the biggest thing here, is I just kill with Warp. Oh, actually, I don't think I need Warp. Maybe. Nice. There we go. Alright, I don't want to chair Graveyard, but it's the quickest chair I can get here. I'm forcing Prisoner in with this. Or also the Gardener. Okay. Dang, she's so fast, dude. Wait, when did the Gardener... Okay, that was really bad. Yeah, this is not good. I completely lost track of the... Oh, no, there he is. Yeah, that was terrible. I used up 2 abilities and got nothing out of it. Lawyer at least goes down. I can only draw this, I think. That was so bad. Giving a free rescue and then not getting any hits on the ante. Okay. Yeah, this is really bad. Bubble. Okay. Runner will probably waste time breaking the chair. Oh, she doesn't. Okay, interesting. No ante. He didn't go for the window. I'm not in that. That should get him. get our speed boost. Speed boost, hello. Thank you. What the? Oh, he's fast. Forgot this pallet was still here. Hello. There we go. Okay, that thing's only 40. This chair here. Don't really want to, but it's fine. Okay, she'll probably hit me 3 times here. This auntie's fast, I can tell. You ain't Mind's Eye. I don't see any antiquarian. Dang. They're both injured, so they're so scared to touch that cipher. They're gonna heal. They don't make the rescue in time. Yeah, you don't make that. Pop. There it is. I'm glad she didn't catch that. That's good. Luckily, Auntie's on gate here, so we're chilling. Okay. What? I did not input that. Hello? What? How strange. Oh, final deduction. Just in case. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Whew. Very nice, very nice. You're blocking her? Yeah, you kind of have to like block people if they're gonna try to get a rescue. Nightmare has like one of the strongest proxy camps in the game because he can just do that, which is very nice. You just like cut people off, and if they try to get in, they're gonna be stuck. But again, there's like really hard counters to it too, like Puppeteer, Knight, stuff like that, Perfumer. In our Nightwatch gameplay, I could go Nightwatch if I have a good map for him. Thing is, I don't like playing Nightwatch anymore because I feel like I always get cheesed. Whereas Nightmare, I feel like I can always do something in the late game. But Nightwatch just feels so weak. Like, unironically, I'm not even kidding, Nightmare feels stronger than Nightwatch to me. Just because of, like, how much I can warp around constantly. Whereas Night Watch is like, he can't warp around like crazy. So I've just been preferring Nightmare. Because he has the map pressure. But he also has like fun chase. Now this is a comp that's going to be hard. Because there's a Knight again. And I really don't like Knight. Archer is like hard. 50-50. I don't really know what I play into this. Goatman's available, but I don't really want to play Goatman into a Knight, do I? My Goat is so rusty, that's the issue. What the heck. Let's play some Goatman. It's been a while. Let's see. Composer will likely be Big Boat. I can drop a Peeper. Yeah, let's not overthink this. We won't overthink this. Issue is if Composer kites me, I just lose. Every time you play Goatman and Heitzer, I lose every time. Yeah, it's because a lot of the top players are studying Goatman. That's why. Composer's broken Big Boat? Yeah, he's broken Big Boat, but you know who else is broken? Goatman. Issue is my Goatman's not that good. Like, if people know how to counter Goatman, I crumble, like, immediately. If people don't know what they're doing against Goatman, I can actually, like, do something. I only know, like, basic tricks with Goat. We'll drop a Peeper here. And then we'll check over here, I think. Okay, so he's still near Big Boat. No, he's not. How did he transition away outside of the Peeper? Mysterious. Aha! He rotated into the Knight, I see. There we go. It's a good few more hits. Oh, that sucks. It's fine, I'm Goatman. Goatman. Goat broke. Doesn't matter if you rotate Goatman, bro, because I'm Goatman. Ada Whistle is gone. That's really good for us. We try on a Cypher here, which is also good for us. This is not a bad start at all, I will say. Knight is probably right back here. I'll just hit him. Just some chip. We'll drop Peeper here. So he used up both sword and the shield. Oh, wow. There we go. Archer's here. This is fine. Ow. What the? Okay, this is not good. We should be okay, though, because she has no more shots. Nice. Okay, no more laceration. Bro, what the heck? Core hit. Nice. Okay, Archer's out of shots. She's completely out of everything. Go away, bro. I hate this guy, Knight. I hate Knight, bro. Such an annoying character. Drop Peeper here. Yeah, I hate Knight, bro. He's so annoying. They're out of items, though, which is good. Both Knight and the Archer are out of items. We'll pick up Archer here. Just chair right over here. Their last Cypher is likely going to end up being Big Boat. There's the Richard. Dang, bro. Cypher's not done. I'll get rid of that Cypher progress. Knight healed with a syringe. Bro, he is so lucky. Oh my gosh. Man, Knight is such a pain in the butt, bro. Okay. What the... It's like awkward vague tinnitus that I'm getting. Dang. Really? I hate Knight so much, bro. That was good, actually. Oh, thank God. I hate Knight so much, bro. Such an annoying rescuer. Okay, we win at least. Barely. Yeah, I'm not playing Goatman into Knight like ever again, bro. I hate that matchup. Oh, that was way too big of a cage. It's fine. There we go. Is he there? He is not. Okay, it's fine. We at least get the win. Oh, I hate Knight, bro. I hate Knight so much. I messed up my cage trick, which like lost me the stuff, but even then I hate Knight, bro. His rescuing is like so good. Final deduction. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Whew. Play cheesy characters against Knight? Yeah. Like he's so hard to stuff, dude. He is so hard to stuff. With his long range, with his helmets. Such an annoying character. Knight isn't so bad for you anymore. Against Gamekeeper? Really? I'm actually surprised. I feel like Knight would be really annoying for Gamekeeper. Do I have the Goatman accessory? I think I do, actually. I haven't seen it, though. What does it do? What is it? I'm guessing it changes his walls. Is your favorite counter to Knight? Sort of. The thing is, Knight cannot do anything if Clown's already in his rocket dash. But, of course it's Leo's. Find Knight to be light work as a sculptor. I mean, you have projectiles, so it's like a little different. If you have single hit, it's like a lot harder. I feel like if you have projectiles, it's not so bad. But if you're a single hit hunter, he's like a pain in the butt, dude. Blue tacos. Why are they blue? Meteor, Cheer, Finn, Archer. On Leo's, huh? These are all just distance gaining characters outside of Archer, so something fast would be nice. The Archers are gonna be a pain now. Well, maybe I gamble on Sangria, because the speed will be nice. If I mess up like at all though, I'm cooked. I'll chase Shaq into the corner, hopefully. Wherever Finn goes, unless he loops back around to me, he's kiting on somebody's Cypher. Which is both good and bad, because if he kites to the Archer, that's really bad, and if he kites to the Cheer, that's also pretty bad. Pray for no 73 MS. Pray for no 73 MS. Pray for no 73 MS. At least give me 48, please. 48 is doable. If I get my lucky 15, I can cook. I'm just scared of that Archer. Although my Sangria is very rusty. Oh, I feel so slow. Oh, almost had him. If I was 1 second earlier, maybe. Now this is bad, because he's going to loop me around Shaq forever. That's a missed dash. Yeah, this is why I don't play Opera anymore. Because unless I have 15 MS, I feel like I can't do anything. He wants to route back into his ball. Oh, that was good. Wow. That was actually just really good. How does he know, bro? Oh my gosh. How do I lose every pallet mine game? I don't understand. That's a 3 Cypher kite. That's too long. I should not have played Opera. It's after half, though. It's good. Blast? Oh. Well, I hate people that just try to mess up my dash. Because she got it, too. Yeah, this is why I don't play Opera, because I just frustrate myself with how technical she is. There we go. I see the Archer. I already messed up a dash, that's crazy. This is why I don't play Sangria anymore, because I can't move. I have to stay still for so long. Move, bro! Oh, jeez! I'm sick and tired of losing every pallet mine game. Why are you so fast, dude? Oh my gosh. Notice how I play Opera one time and I instantly just like go rage mode because of how annoying this character is to play. Pop. Knowing my luck. Okay. Well, Archer's here. Bro, how many shots do you have? Seriously. Yeah, I'm never playing Opera into a comp like this again. Not unless I have 15 MS guaranteed. They're just too fast. Huh. How the... Where did the Archer come from, bro? I just need to stall for my trait, that's all. Why is my attack recovery so long, bro? Stop messing up my dash, bro. Cheerleader should be over here, I think. I see cheerleader. Playing Opera, I'm literally never playing this character again because of stuff like that, bro, where I'm in a clearly winning position and I still lose. Oh, she takes so much effort to play when I could just play Nightmare. Oh gosh. Speed, 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 speed. That's what this entire team is just speed demons. I'd be lucky if I even draw this, because Archer's probably on her way. Maybe I can scare her with teleport. Yep, and because I mess up my dash, I don't... I'm just gonna take my win and go. Oh my gosh, dude, she's so hard to play with. Even just 50 MS is so difficult. I messed up so many dashes because she just wouldn't respond like she would with 15. Like, I can move so much faster if I just had the right MS. Leave. Oh my gosh, dude, this is just my rage character, honestly. Like, unless I have perfect MS, I'm just never playing Opera. Notice my mood, how I'm just chilling when I'm playing Nightmare, and the second I pick up Opera, I just get so frustrated. I get, like, insanely frustrated when I play this character, because she's so hard. That Finn was so fast, dude. Oh my gosh, that Finn was so fast. Bro, I'm begging the like NetEase developers to just do what they did with Clown and make her not ping dependent. I could cook so hard, bro. The amount of hours I put into Sangria and just don't have the ping for it is... Whew. She's very clunky. That entire match felt clunky. Like, I'll admit the Finn kited well. I'm not gonna, like, say that he didn't. But, oh my gosh, dude. I would at least be not messing up my dashes, like, 20 times if I could move how I wanted to. Hospital, huh? If it was before half, you would have gotten a tie. Yeah, well, that's... The thing is, I forced it to be after half because I cut off the meteor all just, like, very hardcore. So that was, like, the thing that saved the game, was me cutting off the meteor. Like, that's the thing is, like, the lag... If you're a laggier hunter, the best way you can win is off camp. And I'm not going to say I'm a laggy hunter, but my Sangria is laggy, and 75 MS, not great. Let's see. Hospital. Composer, Lucky Guy, Knight. Another Knight, bro? Lucky Guy. What's the last person gonna play? Perfumer? This is risky, but I'm gonna play Hermit. It is risky. But I'll play Hermit. This could end very badly. Very badly. Let's go here. Okay, the Perfumer wants to take Kite. But I don't think I go for her. Hermit into Perfumer, Knight, and Fire Investigator. Literally, it's Hospital. I don't have any other options. I don't have a Hospital Hunter. And I want a projectile character here, like somebody who can like shoot. No, I know how to aim with Hermit. I know. Like I know how Hermit works. I'm just not like crazy good with him. Hoping I can kite him into the Lucky Guy. Lucky Guy got on statue, I think. No, he did. This should be a hit. What? Oh, elbow pad, okay. I don't know how that wasn't a hit. That's gonna be a hit. He has gun. Gun here. There we go. Okay. Still happen. Did he? No, he missed the flywheel. Okay, he's just gonna... How do I lose mind games every time? I don't understand. How are, like, the people that I go up against so good at mind gaming, but not me? I hate Hospital with a burning passion. Oh, he messed up. Thank goodness. Whew! You just get a feel for it, I suppose. I could take him basement, but I want to take him out over here. Yeah, pallet mind games are the thing that I am the worst at as both Hunter and Survivor. I can't pallet mind game at all. I'm so trash at it. Finn's coming. Dang. Okay. Oh, he can't go that way because he blocked it by accident. Okay. This lucky guy is very unpredictable, I will say. Oh, well. Things are looking pretty good right here. I'll try on Perfumer Cypher. Dang, no respect for my Hermit? Sheesh. Not even running away. Ow. Dang, I suck. Bruh. Where are you? What is this? What is his route? His routing is so weird. Bro, I hate hospital. No more of these infinite resource characters. Sheesh. Alright, you're going to basement, bro. I think I lose because I lost the lucky guy. His routing is just so weird, but it's working. Yeah, I can still draw this at least. Issue is it's night. This frog's out of here. Oh my goodness. Okay, he lost a lot of speed there. That's good. What the? Okay. This is dangerously close. Lucky guy heals. Yeah, this is dangerously close. The bot, really? Why did nobody... Huh? Finally. Huh? Bro, I hate hospitals so much. Nah, I'm screw this. I'm getting out of here. Go for the Cypher. I hate Knight. Go pop here. Gosh, dude, I hate Knight. I hate Knight so much, dude. I should connect the gates. Dang, they're already open? I hate Knight, bro. I hate Knight so much. I'm gonna just title this stream called I Hate Knight. Yeah, the second I lost to Lucky Guy, it was cooked. That was a good Lucky Guy, but... Start banning Knight? I might actually start banning Knight. Because Mech, I feel like I can at least counter. Knight is just so annoying, dude. You bring Excitement Knight because it's too annoying. I wouldn't bring Excitement just for Knight, but it's like, he's so clutch. He's like such a clutch character. Being able to lock the Hunter from like a position where you are is just so good. It might not always lead to like wins, but he's so safe, dude. He's just so incredibly safe. It's not. It doesn't. It's not like he like gets wins. It's like he's so safe. I think that's what I don't like about him. Is he's just so incredibly safe. Arms Factory. Let's try banning Knight instead, since there's a whole influx of Knights all of a sudden. That way I don't have to deal with him. Ripper? We're banning Ripper? Safer than Pharaoh? No, Pharaoh's very risky, but versus me, it's bad. Priz, Lawyer, Painter. I'd like to select Painter. And I can see, but Ripper? They left Hulla and Goatman open, bro. Yo, that person really wants to play Painter, huh? Alright, now the question is, what do I play? Because I don't have a good hunter here. I don't like Goatman on arms. Did he just say no? Sorry. Dang. Double no BT. Oh, thanks for telling me. I don't know who it is, though. That's the issue. I don't know who to play. These are all gonna be Broken Windows characters, which means they're good at getting distance. I'll just play Goatman, bro. I don't know what else to play. Embalmer, Prisoner, Painter, all very annoying here. So ideally, I find the Lawyer. I'll spawn here and push Lawyer into one of the other two, I think. The issue is I have to find him. I wonder if I should take the gamble and cage to mid so he doesn't hide. I don't know. That'd be such a waste of energy, though. It's like a huge gamble. If not, I think I can just chase Painter. It's fine. Painter's pretty good against Goatman, though. Don't do that? Yeah, I don't think I will. It's too risky. Oh, I see him anyways. For now. Yeah, I see the Lawyer. At least I think I do. Yeah, I do. Oh, he's patient. Okay. Cool. Pretty quick down. Don't know where Painter's at, but we'll chair right here. It's a little dangerous because it's right next to Factory, but at least I can put a peeper on that Factory cipher, which will slow it down slightly. And if they're in communication, maybe they'll be scared. No, they're not scared. Okay. Okay. It'll be a late rescue. Alright, that's fine. Damage is damage. What the... Okay. Oh, so close. I almost had him. Almost. You don't have flywheel. What? Lawyer with flywheel? What? He's full kite. That's right. Oh, I almost had him, dude. I almost had him. Oh, that window's just so good. I can't do anything against this window. What the? Jeez. Okay, this is bad. He's gonna be put so far away, and I don't have TP yet. This is just the most aggressive draw I've ever seen. Put a peeper here, and then we'll go this way. Wrong guy. Oh, there he is. Of course, he's hugging the most broken pallet. How do they always know, bro? I don't understand. How do they always know? Alright, you definitely don't have flywheel. That fly will change the game, bro. Oh my gosh. Most lawyers carry BT, I feel like, in my matches. So I was surprised to see him have flywheel. He should have a painting. Right? I'm behind a wall, bro. Okay. Prisoners pushing that cipher. Wait a minute, they don't have a last cipher? Oh my gosh, that is their last cipher right here. Alright. There we go. Yeah, they don't have a last cipher for now. Pick him up, bro. What the heck? Alright, and we'll go cheer on their quote-unquote last cipher that they're starting. Dang, this embalmer's fast. Okay. There we go. Dang, this thing's already 60? That's crazy. Can't believe that thing's already 60. That's crazy to me. Dang. I have no idea where this prisoner's at. Oh. Okay. Okay. Very aggressive team comp, but also very squishy at the same time. That was exhausting. They're so aggressive on their Cypher Rush, but they don't have rescuers. The Embalmer, I thought I was cooked with. I really did. I really thought I was cooked with that Embalmer. He teleported that lawyer so far. And the flywheel, dude, oh my gosh, the lawyer having flywheel absolutely cooked that game. Yeah, I'm assuming it was the prisoner that also didn't have flywheel. How to be aggressive in Cypher Rush? I just mean, if you look at that team, they did not have a single character that had minus decoding. Typically, rescuers have minus decoding. There were no rescuers in that at all. No something like a cheerleader or a journalist or anything. So their decoding speed was, what, plus 125. Or sorry, plus 25. So they have 425% decoding progress. Which is very speedy. Because Prisoner's plus 10 and can do long distance. And then, what else? Night Sterling. Would I play one Gamekeeper match? Depending on comp and map, yes. Well, definitely not this time, Rad. I don't know why they're banning Gamekeeper. That's crazy. They literally banned Gamekeeper right when Rad asked me for a Gamekeeper match. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Right when Rad... That's like the first Gamekeeper ban I've had in like... I think like months, honestly. Okay, Toy Merchant. Toy Merchant's low-key underrated on this map. I feel like she's actually pretty decent on this map. Oh, no escape knowledge. I don't know how to fight this guy yet. Could play Hella? I don't really know how to play Hella Blue, no. I could try to Nightmare this again, but I really don't like Red Church Nightmare. This might just be a haha funny and gaming moment because Red Church. And I suck on Red Church, and gaming is just like, haha, Red Church use cats and then I win. Yeah, I know it's lame, but I think I'm just gonna go and gaming. I wouldn't go Knight on this map. Too many windows. Too many windows. Church is too difficult. Let's spawn here. Chasing the journalist, huh? Why is the little girl there? If I was on the other side, I would definitely chase the little girl, but I'm gonna chase her into graveyard, which I don't want to do. Or my Underverse OST at? Even if I could play it, I think it's made by a creator. I don't think I'd want to, because I'd be just taking their stuff. I don't like this spawn. Oh, little child's already warping. What the heck? All right, I see the trail from the journal. What the? What is They got the whole rotation set up and everything. Hello? Okay, well, this is a hit. Sheesh, she got far within that time. Okay. We almost have cats. Haha, funny cats. Cats, activate. So down. Somebody's at mid, so we can chair right here. Not the fastest down of all time, but at least I didn't have to use my blink, which is nice. I see. No way the lawyer's gonna rescue, right? Oh my gosh, I think the lawyer has to rescue. It's fine. Boop! Alright. Slow down the Cypher Rush a little bit. This is a greedy play, though. Very greedy play. Huh! Dang. Oh, almost got her with the second cat. Almost. I really hate chasing. This journalist is does she have broken windows? She is so fast. She's moving so quick, dude. Oh my gosh. I think this journalist has I think this is a Windows journalist. Alright, let's see if we can slow down that Cypher ever so slightly. Maybe the cat's big enough? We'll see. Can I steal it in time? No, I can't, unfortunately. We'll break this transitional pallet. Ooh. I feel like she has flywheel. Alright, bro. There we go. Okay, Enchantress is on that Cypher, Lawyer's on this one, Little Child's running away. We get a draw out of this. Little Child's gonna warp to the Enchantress. So now the last 3 ciphers are over here, but they're all gonna heal. Oh, they are all over here. What the heck? None of them are where the ciphers are. This is actually pretty good for me. I'll chase the lawyer for now. He'll drop that. Yup. We'll use our cats here. And gaming, I suppose. Okay, come on, bro. I wasn't born yesterday. That's a little too greedy. How badly do you want this, bro? Sheesh. I mean, you're dead. I can just wait for my cat. Yeah. Lawyer will probably be able to get up here, but I'll just take her instead. And then I'll just TP the little girl. So Lawyer will have no self here. He has to use up his self heal. Boop. Lawyer, you gotta get up, bro. Lawyer. Is he... What? Wait, when did he use self-heal? What? When did he use self-heal? Oh my gosh, when I blinked him earlier, I thought the little girl picked him up. Oh my gosh, he used self-heal then? I thought the little girl healed him. He must have just self-healed. Okay, well, there's no way I could have known because I was busy, but dang, I was busy chasing the journalist. That's kind of crazy. I figured because the little girl came in to rescue, like right after the lawyer got up. Ah, okay, that made that way easier then, actually. Wow. That made that way easier. Why'd they ban Gamekeeper on this map though? Like, I don't know. Leos? Don't really want to play on Leos. Alright, we can try Gamekeeper. Sculptor? What are the bans today? What? These bans are so weird. We got Gamekeeper ban. We got... Yo, I get all the Cypher Rush comps. Oh, never mind. There we go. First officer. Yeah, I know Sculptor is like annoying as heck, but banning her is crazy. If they're a 4-stack, you know what? More power to them. But if they're like randoms, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy, I will say. Cowboy is gonna be scary though, because I can't. A lot of harassers you can just drop a trap, but Cowboy you can't. Cowboy you can't just drop a trap and it's that easy. But I feel like it's also hard to harass as a Cowboy versus a Bane. Their decoding is a little lackluster. I don't really want to chase Cowboy. Brad, can you chase Factory as a Gamekeeper? You can, right? I feel like you can. Probably should have chased Shaq, actually. Actually, I have an idea. This might not work, but I have an idea. I have an idea. It might work. If it doesn't work, I'm cooked. Let's see if this idea works. Oh, I don't think I even need to use the idea. He like had a bad spawn or something. I don't know. He makes that pallet. Yep. Okay, I still have my hook to catch up a little bit. Good. Wait. Oh! only funny when it's on somebody else, bro. only funny when it's somebody else. When it's me, I'm so angry, but when it's somebody else, it's hilarious. Okay. Now what we can do here is we can drop some traps. One here. One here. So he cannot go into factory without going the long way. I see the Weeping Clown. I need to force his rocket, ideally. Okay. Can I stuff him here? That's the question. What? Where'd he go? Oh. Okay. Bye. I thought he was gonna try something crazy, but alright, sure. They're selling, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, nobody can make it here in time. Cowboy might be able to, but I don't know. Where? Aha! Cowboy tried! He tried! I don't think I make this. Okay. Patience is paying off. That's what he sounds like, bro. The Gamekeeper noise. This is what it sounds like. Huh? Huh? Okay, that was kind of crazy. I can't lie. That was kind of crazy. But then I drop a trap and you die. Or you transition. Huh? What's their other cipher? Do they have another cipher? Ain't no way. I saw it, but I did it anyway because I hit the trap. This character has so much cheese, bro. This character has so much cheese. Oh gosh. This character has so much cheese, I swear. It's just like really trap up this area. Oh my gosh! He was patient enough. He was patient enough. I'll just hit the acrobat then. Okay. Get that spread damage. You know how it goes. I still have like a huge advantage in terms of cipher progress. Cowboy's gonna kite away from them. I don't know what that was. Shockwave. Shockwave again. Okay. He should be dead here. Oh wow, it's fine. Okay. Well, nobody can rescue now, so that's good. Okay, they're breaking traps, which means they're not decoding. Broke a trap to get stuck in a trap. Oh my goodness, and they're both over there, I can see. Oh my gosh. Bane! Oh, this character, bro. This character is something else. Alright, we'll chair here. I think Acrobat went this way. Yeah, he went this way. Where this way, I do not know. Oh, there he is. I think he's right there. Oh, he's over on the cipher. Never mind, I take it back. No! This character is hilarious, bro. This character is like comedy gold, I swear. This character, bro, I swear. This character is actually just comedy gold, I swear. Thank you, Rad. Yeah, I see what you mean about the patience, cause like if I got that hook, that Terror Shock hook, I was like, oh, I was so ready for it. I was so ready for that hook Terror Shock. I was so ready for it, but didn't get to snag it. Proud of you. Thank you, thank you. Now I won't be able to do games like that consistently because I think that Prisoner's messed up a lot, but I'm glad we at least got one good Bane win under the belt there. Prisoner again. Mercenary, huh? Toy merchant. Little child. This might just be and gaming again, honestly. I need a hunter for Red Church. I don't really feel confident with a lot of my hunters on Red Church, I will say. Bon Bob. Bon Bob. Why are there so many small childs today? There's just a lot of them. A lot of people like playing small child. Pick up Clerk. I don't think I'll do Clerk into this because Little Girl and Toy Merchant. If I'm playing Clerk, I need there to be no form of support at all. Because my Clerk is like okay if there is no support. But there needs to be no support character. It only needs to be kiters. Because if there's a single support character, I get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, I'll chase Graveyard. Oh, she's gonna do the thing. Can Anne catch up to her in time? That's the question. I don't think she can. If she does use it, I'll just go Prisoner. I don't know if I want to do that. I might be getting worked here, actually. This might be a bait spawn. Because Prisoner has Church Rotation. Toy Merchant has Catapult, which can take her over the big walls, which can be really annoying. Which is why I think she's actually underrated on this map. Will Child can warp immediately, and Mercenary's Shack, which is jank. They might have a game plan. We'll see. If she warps immediately, I'll just go for Prisoner. Okay, she is not warping immediately, which is very good for me. She's heading to the Toy Merchant. Interesting. We'll just get our Hunter's Instinct here. Toss some cats. Page here. Page here. And gaming. Okay. We run this way. She's gonna go that way. She's gonna be stuck back there, it looks like. Cats, please do your thing. And gaming. What the? Why though? Now I'm just gonna injure the Prisoner here because I've got the time to. Oh. Dang, you're fast, bro. Sheesh. Alright. Toy Merchant Catapult is set up. I don't think Little Girl can pick herself up, and if she does, she just gives me presents. Okay. Yeah, see, don't do that. You just gave me full presents. And now I know you have no selfie if I ever need to have that information. Alright. Now here, we'll scout out with the cats. So, this mercenary. Ah! Just force it early. Okay, we get a double down here. It's a little risky, but I think it's worth it. Not too bad, I can catch up. Dang, I didn't even need the cross. Sheesh. You've been recommended for Spectate to Pros. You look like a pro. Why is the Prisoner harassing? Oh. Okay. Yeah, alright. This is not working out, guys. I'm sorry. It's 4 ciphers. Alright, we'll just waste her knee jerk here. Hook, cat, jump, and gaming. Alright, and Priz has no shock. Just early swap TP here. They don't have ciphers. They probably have a lot, but they're still probably missing their last. That's the thing. They've been supporting too hard. What the? What? Why is the whole team... I don't understand. Bro, I'm getting so many hits. Oh my gosh. Bro, they're doing this is like their favorite. That was a massive page. What the heck? This must be their favorite child. Are you the favorite child? Everybody's coming to help you, bro. And gaming. Yo, where's this prisoner at? I guarantee you he was thinking about stunning if he was nearby. He was like, I'm gonna get that stun. I'm gonna get her. I get her with my stun. Alright. Are they healing over here? No? Healing here, I see. Oh, that's kind of bad. Okay. Cats. Come here, toy merchant. I'm end gaming. Okay, they keep healing and not decoding, which is really good for me. She makes it so she has flywheel. Okay, well, she didn't flywheel. Who's this? Prisoner? Oh, it's prisoner connection. Oops. It's fine. So that's prisoner. Oh, early rescue, nice. No, I ain't dealing with that. Huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm not dealing with toy merchant, bro. I can tell this prisoner really wants to take kite. Oh, that was bad. Oh, catapults, bro. Catapults, catapults, catapults. Glider. I'll just explode the cats and wait. This is why I hate toy merchant on this map. There's so many giant walls that she can just stall around. Very annoying character on this map. Buddy? He is so eager to support, bro, I swear. Why does he, like, keep running into me? I don't understand. I see the mercenary. Like, I get this prisoner's pretty good, but, like, he's really greedy. This is where you elbow pad. Oh, that sucks. Dang, fast, huh? I am so sick of toy merchant, bro. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. This guy will just keep decoding right in front of me, I swear. Bro, please. Know your limits, please. I'm begging you. my gosh. How many just stall characters, bro. Alright. Are we finally done, please? Did you guys get it out of your system? Merc can still get up. There we go. Finally. Okay. Please break that catapult. She kept picking it up. That's the thing. She kept picking it up. The prisoner was good, but he was so greedy, bro. If that prisoner can like stop being so greedy, he'll actually like be insane, I think. Can't you just seal her and she'll fall? I don't know. Because it doesn't count as an active ability. When Anne seals ability, she seals that, but her glider is like in the top left as like a buff. I actually don't know. Maybe I could have tried. Why we still upset that Unprimed Scyther? He was just very greedy. He was good. He kited well. Like it was, the prisoner was good. He knew how to dodge Anne cats very well. The issue was that he was just so greedy in front of an Anne. You can do that in front of some hunters, not in front of an Anne. You can't do that in front of an Anne. Like it's way too risky. It does count? Okay. I actually didn't know. I've never seen an Anne do that before, but it's also because Tormrid's just not really played in tournaments. But we did it. We did Hunter rank. That was fun. Outside of the Opera match, honestly. The Opera match was pretty frustrating, but that's also just because she doesn't do what I want her to. Sadly. How many wins we had? Let's see. Quite a few. Only one draw. That's pretty good. I mean, we're going up against Griffins, to be fair. So it's not like we're up against like top tiers. But yeah, the Hermit needs work, that's for sure. I'm not playing Hermit into freaking... I'm so sick of Knight, bro. I think the reason why I lost that was for two reasons. One, the Finn support. Two, the lucky guy was actually just a good kiter. Like, he was just good. And then the freaking annoying Knight. Otherwise, it was pretty good. I barely won this Sangria one. Do you know how hard I had to work just to get this win, bro? I had to work so hard. Whereas in, like, this Nightmare match, bro, or, like, some of these Nightmare matches, I barely had to try. Where I'm just like going through the motions. I'm just already 21% faster. Like, it's just Opera's so technical and so difficult without 15 MS. Even with 50, I felt like so clunky, dude. She just doesn't respond to me in the way that I want. But I'm telling you, bro, when I get those 15 MS games, whoo, we'll cook. We'll cook with that Sangria. I'm guaranteed it, bro. All we need is that good ping, and we can actually cook. What was that channel that you said had good videos about Anne? Fafa. If you guys want to get good at Anne, you watch Fafa. Let me see if I can show. Fafa is first hunter on the server right now. This is I don't think this is Fafa's main account. I think they're boosting this account, but they are first and 94% win rate. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. 94% win rate. With just Anne. I think it's just Anne on this account, probably. Let's see. Okay, I guess a few Goatmans and a little bit of Weaver. But mostly Anne. It's mostly just solo Anne. Yeah, Fafa is just insane. Look at the difference. Like, 122 stars, 94 stars. Win rate's still pretty good. Notice, bro, all the hunters high up here all have like 80% above win rates. It's crazy. Like, oh my gosh. And you look at all the top survivors, like, the win rates are in the 30s, bro. 33. I think just better is like 50 something. Yeah, 53 is good. Still only 11 peak tiers while we have how many Hydras? Oh man. Wow, we have over 100 Hydras right now and only 11. Is 40 considered good? Win rates for survivors are very low this season on NAEU, I will say. NAEU is a hunter region. No, I'm not. I don't want people to take this out of context. I'm not trying to say the game is hunter-sided. I do think it's relatively balanced right now. I just think it's a lot harder to adapt for survivors to the new hunter changes. But because of the new personas, that benefited hunters a lot more often than it did survivors, I will say. Hunters had to lock in for whatever reason this season. I'm pretty sure it's the new persona, honestly. I'm not even kidding. It's literally the new persona. Like, the new personas gave hunters so many new tools to work with. Famine is so good. Overwhelm is insane. Like, Overwhelm is so good for just, like... It just gives you a little extra time to work with. It's such a... Like, with how snowball heavy this game is, Overwhelm already helps with that. And you got Famine for, like, people that get rotated. You know, Night Watch, Wax Artist, stuff like that. You got the addiction buff. So like, harassing is a lot harder now. It's still viable, but it's just way harder. This server is not a hunter server. People don't rank well in NA's servers. That's just the truth. Okay, when I say hunter server, I don't mean hunter-sided server. It's just... Well, hold on. Wait a minute. People don't rank well in NA as survivors. That's just the truth. That's what I mean by hunter server. Wait, what? That's exactly what I mean by hunter server. I mean to say that our hunter players are stronger. That's why we are known as a hunter server. Is that people gravitate towards hunter over survivor? I mean, that is true. That's part of it. But it's also our hunters tend to be stronger than our survivors. Just in general. Like, the proof is in the pudding. Like, we quite literally have 100 plus hydras and 11, like, these. It's a hunt. When I say hunter region, I mean more in that, like, if you were to, like, fight survivors or hunters from NAEU and you're, like, not from NAEU, who would you want to face, right? You'd want to face the survivors because they're easier. That's what I mean. I'm not saying the game is hunter-sided or it's hunter-favored, but it is more appealing to play hunter in this region, due to the fact that, one, our survivors aren't as good. Two, we're not willing to work together with a lot of each other instead of people like yelling at each other instead. Three, paying, literally just paying. If the hunter has consistent 20 MS and even a single survivor has like 100, then you're cooked. Sorry, I misunderstood. No, it's all good. Yeah, I don't. It's weird because I wouldn't say the game's like in a state where it's like hunter-sided or survivor-sided. To me at least, it feels like it's always like going back and forth. When I look at Asia server top gameplay, I truly believe that outside of like the top 4 hunters, this game is like just very survivor-sided. But then you have when you factor in the meta, like Opera, Ivy, Goat, Hella, maybe a little bit of and Dreamwitch sprinkled in there. It's like slight hunter lean, but like with all the other hunters, it's like definitely serve. And I still feel like at this game's core, it is still survivor sided, like outside of, I guess, Goatman, just because of like how well survivors can adapt. So in Asia server, survivor win rates are higher than hunter. No, their win rates are a lot more balanced, but survivors in Asia server are way, way, way better for just a few reasons. One, they have a lot more resources to work with in terms of, you know, they have, if you're a pro player, you have official money coming your way so that you can literally be paid to play the game, which obviously you're going to get better at by doing so. They have very consistent ping. Like, if you're from Japan, I'm pretty sure most people in Japan have, like, at worst 40 MS. I'm pretty sure. Like, if you live in Japan, unless you're, like, in some far-off, like, country area, region area, you probably almost always have, like, 40 ping minimum. Most would probably, like, average ping in Japan is probably, like, 20. So everybody's on, like, the same level playing field if you're, like, from the Japan League. That, and at the same time, Asia server top level players are more willing to work together than high level players on NAEU. NAEU loves to just point fingers at people who are bad. I actually went on TikTok the other day, and just to see, you know, I check in on TikTok like every couple months. I watch some stuff, and it was just like, let's rate the NAEU survivors. And I was like, huh? And it was just like 1 out of 10, this player sucks. 2 out of 10, this player sucks. And it's just like, why are you so mean, bro? Like, I don't know, bro. It's weird just like rating players on your TikTok. It's like, yeah, you're a 2 out of 10 player. Okay, but like, I don't know, man. It was weird. I saw like a few of them and I was like, why are they ranking that? That's so weird. Yo, what's up, Luchilu? How we doing? How we doing? Northeast Coast ping is lower? Yeah, I think in Northeast of America it's a little lower. I mean, shout outs to the people from EU, obviously. European players got to deal with just yellow ping constantly. Yeah, I don't like IDV TikTok. It's not great. It's even worse. The comment section also dog piles on the servers. Does it really? Ugh. I mean, it's TikTok. I expect it, but it's part of that culture of why any EU doesn't want to improve. Like, for me at least, like, people like complaining about, you know, oh, this hunter's broken, this server's broken, etc., etc. I think it's totally fine to do that in a match. For me, like, if you're complaining in the heat of the moment during a match, sure, whatever. But if you reflect on the games and you're still like raging over that, unless it's something very, very broken, like Goatman or something, like, that's just silly. You know, yeah, I won't try to be like the bigger person. I get mad during games. You saw me get mad during that opera game. You saw me get mad that night. But that's me being mad at the character, and then that's it. You know, I'll get mad at the character during the match, and then that's it. There's never a moment where it should go to the player. I don't know. How did Asia server manage to have such good Cypher Rush? I swear, always look at tournament respect at the pros, and the Cypher Rush is insane. There's a multitude of reasons. I can think of 3. 1, they simply kite longer. That is just the case. They simply just kite longer. Average kites are way longer on Asia server. They're better at harassing, they're better at supporting, they're better at coordinating. Like, their entire Survivor gameplay is just more tight-knit. 2, they don't die on ciphers. If you watch any pro level gameplay, most of the time they do not die on ciphers. They will know where the last cipher is, and they will kite as far away from that cipher as possible, because they know if they die on that cipher, the hunter can win off of that, like, one play. And third of all, they know cipher layouts. So, for example, a couple of my matches here today, even in that last match, or that Red Church match, right? Let's see if I can go back and find it. Was this the match? I think this was the match. It was in one of the Red Church matches. Let's see. I think this was it, right? They got me down to 1 cipher. This one. So, something that I planned in the back of my head when I was chasing, I think... It's a little low quality, sorry. So, if you notice, there's a few ciphers that aren't done on the other side of the map. Sometimes playing Hunter is all about what survivors you allow, or what ciphers you allow the survivors to finish. Hopefully I turn my camera here to the right. There's a cipher right there. I'm not turning it to the right, unfortunately. Do I look left at all? Please look left past me, you idiot. Look left! I'm not gonna look left, am I? All right, anyway, there's 2 ciphers to the left of me, and they're all on that side of the map, right? They're all on the left side of Red Church. I just closed out of my YouTube. Oops, let me bring that back. So, what I did in that match was I let them finish the ciphers that were far away, and then the last 3 ciphers were all on that broken side of the map, right? That's what they call it, you know, top, mid, and bottom broken. They're all on that side of the map. I let them finish the ciphers that I knew I couldn't pressure, so that their last 3 ciphers, they'd end up being cipher locked. This is something that I did a lot in the Kuroshiro tournament as well, or the Demon King tournament, where the reason I won a couple of my games was because I let the survivors finish ciphers in certain corners of the map, and then their last 2 ciphers, they were always like right next to each other. Like, I think in my Ever Sleeping game, there was a Cypher mid. I was Goatman. It was Cypher mid, Cypher upstairs, and Cypher island. I'm pretty sure those are the 3 Cyphers, which is all very, very easy for Goatman to pressure. So that's another thing, is that survivors know not to put themselves in that Cypher lock situation. It can just be really hard, especially on maps like... Chinatown is a very easy map to get Cypher locked on, especially if you have somebody cutting near hotel. Because if you have double hotel, that can be really risky if you don't finish that alleyway Cypher, because then you'll have double hotel, which is super easy to punish, and then you can get the one from that tunnel alleyway spot. What's a top tier comp with Composer? Composer is unfortunately not that good. Is it true that your ping is higher when you're recording compared to when you're not? Because it is for me on my phone. I could see why it might be on phone. For me, on my PC, no. I play on PC, so no. I haven't noticed. For me, if I do, like, this thing, I don't want to press it, but it usually says 73 for me. Typically. But yeah, Composer, unfortunately, is not that good. Cheerleader does pair well with him, yes. In fact, we actually saw Cheer Composer in Ivy meta, back when Ivy was, like, paired with Opera Singers, like, the 2 best, before Goatman and Hull existed. Composer and Cheerleader were paired a lot, because she can refresh, or inspire, his 50-second cooldown twice, which means he gets that speed boost. And it can be really, really good. It's just so heavy matchup dependent. Like, you need to... have a good... Why do I have Tide on my Composer? It's not even Tide Niedric. This is just straight Tide. That's weird. How about with Anti? Composer with Anti, or just talking about Anti solo? Talking about Cheerleader, do you think she deserves a buff? I heard they're gonna buff her. I could see a small buff. Because the thing is, she's not played a lot in tournaments, but I think she's pretty good in rank. I would put her like in a solid A tier position for rank. The biggest thing that hurts her is this. Well, that and the slowdown, but like this also hurts. She does have 3 abilities, but I don't think she should get this away. I think if anything, they should buff her like kiting and then make her like minus 15 or something, so it balances out. You know, kind of what they did with Weeping Clown, because Weeping Clown is very strong, right? They buffed him, they buffed his kite and rescue potential, but they decreased his decoding from 10 to 15. So if they did something like that with Cheerleader, I think that'd be fine. If they took her decoding down to 15, but maybe made her slow down only like 2.5 seconds or something, I think that'd be a little better. And maybe like inspires like 45 seconds instead of, I don't know, 50. I don't think inspire would be the big one. Maybe like her pom-poms are now 55 instead of 60 or something. I don't know. It may be just a micro buff, I think. Just a micro buff. Are there any circumstances where rescuing at 5 ciphers is viable? I don't think it's good to look at ciphers in terms of how many ciphers are left. I see a lot of memes of people in comments where it's like, all this at blank ciphers, all this at, 4 ciphers, all this at 5 ciphers, or you died at 5 ciphers. Okay, but most people die at 5 ciphers. In tournament, most people die at 5 ciphers. But those ciphers are usually like 60, 70, 70, right? That's the thing. Like, the game is designed for you to die at 5 ciphers, right? There's a reason why Blink exists. Like, what Aaron told me when I was like, he was teaching me the fundamentals of Hunter and whatnot, was your goal as a Hunter, if you bring Blink, is in the first 60 seconds of a match, get a single hit. That is all you have to do. That is your number 1 goal. Get a single hit, and then blink for your next hit. That is the goal. So if you can get Blink, like right when Blink is up, you get the 60-second down. That's before any cipher would pop, unless it's like Prisoner Connection or your duo decoding. Who bans Enso and Lucky Guy? Lucky Guy ban, I have no idea. But if you're banning, if something is an entomologist ban, it's most likely Axeboy, Clown, or Ripper. Maybe an Anne that really doesn't like her, but probably one of those 3, because entomologist kites or counters those 3 pretty well, I would say. What do you think about Tide on Knight? Tide on Knight is very strong. Because, again, Knight has one of the safest rescue potentials in the game. And if he can rescue twice, basically, and still have, like, good come out of it, I guess I should say, because he can do the Tide on the first rescue and then use Chivalrous Sympathy on the second, which basically is like, you know, the 8-second shield. So yeah, Tide on Knight is very good. I personally do Flyable Tide. That's only because I'm bad with Knight. In rank, I would recommend either Borrowed Time Flyable or Borrowed Time Tide. I just carry this for like, this is just like a quick match build. High mobility hunters could, is there any high mobility hunters could pick up? What do you mean could pick up? I feel like too many people are fixed on 3 Cypher Kites. Yeah. No, it's the game is designed in a way where you should die in about 60 seconds. So if you, like, literally, if a kite forces out Blink, it is a good kite. Like, that is all you should be thinking of. It is good. Like, bare minimum, if you force Blink, it's a good kite. Even if you get Terror Shocked, and you go for, you go from full health, you get Blink Terror Shocked. That feels bad, getting Blink Terror Shock. It really does feel bad. But even if that happens, you still force the Blink. And it can be very frustrating, especially after you've had a really good kite. But as long as you force the Blink, it's good. It is a good kite. Because at that point, you can adapt on the fly. It's like, okay, how many resources does the Survivor have left? How much Cypher progress do we have? Is it a camping hunter? Can we rescue easily? Is it worth, or should we sell? That's the kind of things that you should be thinking about throughout the game. Or like, can we harass right now? Stuff like that. Please bring Tide on rescuers, I beg. Yeah, there's very few rescuers I would say you'd... I think the one exception that like most people would agree on is no Tide on Coordinator, because the gun acts as the Tide. The goal for Coordinator is to get the rescue, have the hunter hit the Coordinator, and then have her shoot the hunter. So that you buy like a total of 6 seconds of distance or whatever, which is a lot of distance, you know? You'll see most coordinators in tournament, they don't really bring Tide Tuner. And even a lot of high level rank coordinators, it's usually Borrowed Time Flywheel. I think coordinator is like, of rescue characters, she is like the one unanimous exception that most people would agree that doesn't need Tide. Arrow can get away with not having Tide, but I'd still recommend it if you're the only rescuer. If he's a secondary rescuer, maybe not, but I would still think he should have Tide. And then some knights carry Flywheel. I would personally recommend Borrowed Time Tide. But I think if you're a beginner, you should do maybe Flywheel. Just so you can get used to him a little bit more if you're practicing him. But once you get more used to him, you should carry Tide. What about 130, 140 MS? You suffer playing BQ and Mary? BQ and Mary isn't the same person. Yeah, 130, 140. If you have that MS, you're going to struggle as a BQ, yes. You are going to struggle, indeed. Do you think if any server goes into more competitive, NetEase would show more attention to this server? It goes both ways. It's like a cycle, right? Because this server cannot become more competitive without 2 things. 1, better ping. 2, more players. We need those 2 things. But you know how we get those 2 things is NetEase advertising their game in the West, and 2, fixing the ping. You could probably gather up 1,000 of the top players in NEU. Their biggest complaint would be the ping. You gather up the top competitors of China, their biggest complaint would be like, when is the kiss emote coming back? I'm just joking. But it's something like that, you know. That's the things that they're worried about. Whereas NEU, I think some players in SEA, I don't really know how good South Korea's ping is. But especially for European players, like, I'm sure any European player will just be like, yeah, the ping. It's just the ping. It hurts. You really don't think they'd fix ping here? Like, they know about it too. They know about the ping issues. They just don't do anything about it. There's no incentive to. They just don't. Would I ever consider being a coach? Probably not. Here's the thing, like, sometimes I have conversations with Aaron from B4U. I haven't in a while because he's semi-retired right now. But the level of depth that Aaron knows about the game is so insane. It is insane, dude. Like, he talks about this game in a way that is so exciting and makes it, like, it makes IDV, like it literally, I don't know how to explain it other than, like, if you're like struggling in IDV or something and you talk to Aaron about it, he will like bring light into your eyes and be like, oh my gosh, this game is so cool. It's crazy. That's the issue. Is like what Aaron can do as a coach is he can explain things down to like such a deep level, whereas I'm just like, yeah, Flywheel's pretty good against Wheel. For me, what I have is just a lot of knowledge checks. I've just been playing the game for almost 2 years. Four days until I've been playing for 2 years, actually. That's what I have as a player. I have a lot of knowledge checks. But what I lack is long-term experience, good mechanical skill, good mind games, and inconsistent reaction time. That is my like 4 biggest flaws as a player, I would think. I think overall my game sense is decent, and I know my kiting routes, but I am not consistent, and that's the problem. That's what makes a survivor good, is consistency. Like you can have a crazy 3 cipher kite, but if you can't do that all the time, or at least you can't like force trade out consistently, you know, you're not consistent, right? And that's me as a player. It's like, okay, sometimes I have good kites. Sometimes I get a 3 cipher kite. Very rare I get a 5 cipher kite. I don't think a 5 cipher kited in like 3 months. My last 3 cipher kite I think was like a week ago though, but I can't do that consistently. Like you watch any of Hikaru's rank streams, and if there's ever like a geisha or what else, like Dream Witch, I'm so bad against Dream Witch. Gamekeeper, I'm really bad against. Like you'll see me die in like 30 seconds. Just so fast, so gosh darn fast. Most of your friends don't play the game because of the ping. Yeah. There's a lot of players that just quit because of ping. I mean, that's where Aaron, you know, Aaron used to play the game, but he's from Europe, so it was he was like wanting to be a survivor. I think he was a survivor in the past on B4U, but he had to quit. He became a coach because of the ping. Now, obviously, he's a godlike coach, and I think the position suits him well. But I think he did want to be a player at some point, but he couldn't because ping literally would not let him, even if he wanted to, which is just sad. Because there's a lot of talented players out there that just will never get to shine because of their ping. Like, I'm telling you, dude, if everybody on this server had 20 MS and it was just a fair like playing field throughout the entire time, oh my gosh, it would be like that dolphin meme, you know, the dolphin meme of like the dolphin jumping out of the ground. Did I move to Seattle because of ping? I don't dictate my life choices out of where my ping would be good on IDV. So no, in fact, back when I lived like at my old place, my ping was better. In my old videos, you would see my ping was like very consistently in the 40s usually. And I didn't really ever run into ping issues. Now that my average is 73, I feel it a little bit. Now, I'm not gonna say it's like bad, because it isn't. There's obviously worse ping. And 73 MS to a lot of people, that is like their best ping, right? But that doesn't mean it can't be better, right? Like the difference between 20 and 73 is huge, trust me. Especially for a character like Opera Singer. Not as bad for survivors. The biggest thing is like flywheel. If you have bad ping and you're trying to flywheel, it's hard to do it consistently. You need like faster reaction time. And it's like, if you have mediocre reaction time mixed with like low end good ping, it makes flywheels hard to hit. Unless it's like a really slow swing speed like Anne or something. Going from 150 to 20 is insane. Yeah, that'd be, dude, like, I'm telling you, the game is completely different if you have 150 versus 20. Like, I wish people could experience what it's like to have like 20 ping for those in Europe. The only way they can do that is like a bot match. It's crazy, dude. Trying to fly with 200 MS, you just stop now because you're stuck with knee jerk and all my builds? Yeah. I would say if you have like 200 MS, you just can't. The only way you can bring flywheel at that point is if it's just a hardcore prediction. That is it. You cannot react. Saw a mech ping 12 ms after you ping your 150 and cried. Yeah. That happens. 170, 250. Yeah, that's tough. Thought it was supposed to be a reaction. Yeah, depends. Flywheel for those who have like 20 ms is reactionary. So what you'll see, what a lot of top players will do. Maybe we can pull up a quick Persica stream because we know everybody loves Persica, right? Let's see if we can find Persica use her flywheel. This is specifically a mobile thing. PC players can do this, but they can't cancel it unless they drop a pallet or vault a window. So I never really do it. Let's see, where are Persica streams? I love Persica's outlays. They're so goofy. Okay, she does have flywheel here. Let's see if she uses it. It's gonna be Opera, so it's gonna be a little jank. Let's see. Okay, this is still old because it's 120 flywheel, but do you see how she holds the flywheel button? Look at the flywheel button. It'll light up before the Opera gets there. She has 23 ms. With very fast reaction time, you can somewhat barely react to Opera's swing speed. Opera's is also kind of a little predictable. So maybe this is a bad example. So she more reacts to Opera getting out of the shadow, and she let go of the flywheel button right when the Opera swung, right? Which is really, really good. Now, if you hold down the flywheel button on PC, I'm pretty sure if you hold on the flywheel on mobile, there's a slide to cancel option, I believe. I don't actually know if that's true. I don't play on mobile. But on PC, you can't. You literally cannot. You have to like either vault a window or a pallet. Because for me, at least, what I do, my flywheel is on my mouse wheel button. So, I think if I try to do it here, let's see. I need to pick something with flywheel. You can just hold the button and slide your finger away from it and it won't activate. Yeah, that's not a thing on PC, unfortunately, which makes using flywheel very like awkward on PC, I will say, in my personal opinion. Why do I got knee jerk and everything? Who has flywheel forward? Tide. Oh my gosh. Prospector. Golden Cape. Yo. You have 20 ms, but you just hate bringing flywheel. I mean, flywheel is better at top level, I would say. But yeah, on PC, I'll see if I can like provide a demonstration of why it's like hard. Let's see. This is gonna be like hard because it's on Golden Cave. But so I'm holding my mouse wheel down. When I let go of my mouse wheel, the flywheel comes out. But if I tap it, it's like you have to press and release. Where on mobile you just release. And if I'm holding this down, right? If I'm kiting, I have to keep my mouse wheel held down until I use the flywheel. I can't cancel it. The only way I can do that is if I do this and I just let go of my mouse wheel. I'd have to drop a pallet or vault a window, and during a kite, that's not always possible. So typically on PC, you can't really hold the button because there's no option to cancel it, which is an advantage that mobile has over PC. Because PC cannot, like I'm holding down my mouse wheel. Like, let's say I was trying to react and try to flywheel, but they just miss. And now I'm like, oh, I got my speed boost. And now they're far away from me. And it's awkward because I'm still holding down my mouse wheel. And it's uncomfortable on my index finger. Okay, now I can finally let go. It's weird, right? And it's probably a little awkward on mobile too, holding it. But at least you can cancel it, right? Whereas on PC, you have to drop a pallet or a window to be able to cancel that. Which makes it really awkward, so you can't hold and release on PC. So it's one of the small things that like it takes more time to press, release. It's like the reason why flywheel, at least for me on 73 ms, is like inconsistent because I have to react, press flywheel, and then release it and have it still come out with 73 ms. So it goes through like a whole process of reaction, pressing the button, and then having the input, the 73 ms input it. That's why so many times you'll see me in rank missing my flywheels on 73 ms. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of it is also because my reaction time sucks. I'm not going to say it's only because of that. But there are times where I know I've pressed flywheel in time, and it just doesn't come out because ping. There was a match against a Joseph today where it was the most obvious blink ever, but I had 73 MS and it just didn't come out. It was just that simple. And that feels bad, and I get really frustrated when that stuff like that happens, because it's like, if I hit that flywheel, I'm kiting forever, because it's a Joseph. I press files of phrases almost daily. Yeah. Do ping boosters work? It depends on where you are. Although I'm pretty sure they incorporated one of the ping boosters into the actual ping. Because when I moved to Seattle, you guys can watch my old videos. When I first moved here, my average ping was 90. It was worse. But then since they incorporated like the ping booster inside of IDV itself, my ping went from like 90 average to 73. That's my average ping now, but it used to be 90, which was like way worse. Also, Per70, thank you so much for 20 gifted membership. Sorry I didn't see that until now. Thank you so much. And become a member yourself. Thank you so much for that. Sorry, I know I'm just kind of doing like discussion here. I didn't think I'd still be streaming for like 37 more minutes, but now it's 73, you have to be exact. Yeah, it's more like, when I say 73, I just do the average, because it's usually more like, it's between 68 and 76. It's usually around there, so I just say 73. Because it's more, it's like, that's my most of the time when I look in the top left, I see my ping, it says 73. Sometimes I get 48, sometimes I get 15. But it's very rare in my 15%, or it's very rare that I get that 15 MS. And yeah, I think I've said it multiple times before. 70% of my matches, I have 73. 25% of my matches, I have 48. 5% of my matches, I have 15. Playing in Australia is kind of miserable. Yeah, the ping there is, I've heard, not really good either. You not got banned for ping boosters? No, as long as you use one that like NetEase is okay with. They used to have like advertisements for their own like ping booster on tournaments and whatnot, like Gear Up Booster. I don't think Gear Up Booster works anymore, because I think they incorporated Gear Up Booster into the code of the ping. So that's something. Best ping is 142. Yeah, if your best ping is 142, that's hard. Anti-crank can be annoying, then you have bad ping. Yeah, any type of like quick reaction character that you need can be very frustrating on like mediocre ping. The characters that are more consistent are like if I'm playing on Asia's server, I play like 2 survivors: Lawyer, so I don't have to risk Terror Shock, and Coordinator. Like when I play on Asia's server, these are the only 2 survivors I play, because Lawyer gets the passive speed buff, which can help a little bit. It's like actually giving you better ping if you just have that little extra movement speed buff. Map is also helpful to try to not, like, you have to like prioritize hiding and whatnot instead. And he can't get Terror Shock, so you can take those risky vaults that you might not make on like 10 MS. Or if you had 10 MS. And then Cordy, obviously, Pew Pew. You know, Pew Pew gets you the distance that you need. So, just good raw stats. Those are literally the only 2 characters I play on Asia server. What rescue is the best for solo ranking in Griffin? Mercenary, Gravekeeper, and Officer. One of those 3. Whatever you choose. Anything. As long as it's one of those 3. Those are the 3 strongest rescuers. Knight is pretty good too, but he takes a little more practice. In terms of like easy to pick up, I would say Gravekeeper, though. Gravekeeper is probably the easiest. Or Officer. Mercenary takes a little bit of practice with his level pads. I would not like just pick up Mercenary and immediately go into your matches unless you know how to like practice elbow pad. I would recommend you practice elbow pads a little bit before. But yeah, Officer and Grave, I would say, if you're in solo rank Griffin. Grave is really good for anti-meta as well. He counters a lot of hunters. Why are forward mains, aka top 300 to 1 forward players, so annoying? Forwards just probably in the meta the most consistent harasser right now. I can't say that with full-on confidence because I haven't seen the full extent of the new Persona web, but forwards harassment is just very, very consistent. It's just hard. He is hard to play at a high level, because he can stun you from such a far distance away. It's like every harasser has their strengths and weaknesses, right? Like for Auntie, her harassment is really powerful, but she has to get up right next to the hunter. and she has to use up a lot of resources just to get to a place to harass sometimes. If you have fast pickup, that really makes it difficult for the ante. But obviously, she is still very strong. I would say she's the second most consistent. Batter is probably at... I'm skipping past this. This is like really loud. Why are these like so intense? I'm just gonna reset this entire playlist. I don't know why the tracks are so intense later on in this playlist. Batter, I think at the highest peakest level has the most like craziest potential harass. But again, it's like so insanely hard because he technically has infinite resources. Like he can just throw ball and then pick it up in time. But it also hurts a lot nowadays because hunters can bring tolerance, hunters can bring addiction, and that makes things a lot harder. But yeah, forward in general is like, he's not easy to win against if it's a good forward. Now if the forward messes up, he basically throws the game, I will say, because he decodes so slow. But that's the whole thing. He's a high risk, high reward character. Very, very strong character though. Very, very strong character when mastered. Probably one of the, I would say probably like, he might actually be like top 1 carry character in the game right now. If you can master forward, you will carry. Because you can stun so many times. And if you have good ping also, you move faster and you get more ball basically. Like if you have a 150 ms forward versus a 10 ms forward, you'll probably, like a 10 ms forward, to get like a standard stun, let's say he uses 25% ball, a 150 ms will have to use 35% or something. I don't know if it's that bad, but it's like, the ping also matters with forward too, which is crazy. 2 character, yeah, my forward 2 character points, bro. Yo, sign me up for that S badge, yes sir. Oh, and you know what's so funny? You know how I know? There's even proof of this. The highest win rate survivor on NAEU, who is still up at the top ranks, is because they're the first forward. So they are the carry. Like this I eat food person, they are the carry whenever they play. Because they probably mostly play forward and do really, really well. Like 60 is really good. That is very, very, very good. I think I've seen this person. I don't think I've seen them play forward, but I've seen I eat food like play in tournaments, and they are very good. Don't most people play food? Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. But it's like, you know, forward is. Look at all these win rates, bro. Sheesh. Oops, my fault. Okay, 37 is not that great, but 35 is even worse, actually. But, you know, a good amount of the top forwards at least have that really high win rate. Is there a top doc? I mean, there's a top everybody, but... Yeah, I'm on my way, bro. Yo, you better be scared of me and my 2 character point forward. My sneak off forward, bro. Do you have any tips to start learning Officer? Officer is a lot of just learn how to rescue fundamentally. I would recommend that you bring... Not this build. I brought this for a different reason. I would recommend you bring this, Sneak, and Empathy. I think this is a pretty good Officer build. Because, obviously, Borrowed Tide. You have Empathy, so if you're far away, you get closer into the chair. I will also say, anytime somebody goes down, if you are a rescuer, you need to get off your Cypher immediately. Like, without exception. You should begin. And, like, unless it's like, okay, your Cypher's 95, maybe you can finish it. But as a general rule, when somebody goes down, as a rescuer, you need to move in immediately. The second they go down. The best thing to do as a rescuer is to approach the chair, hide, and then get the rescue after you've bought time for decoding. Good rescuers know how to hide, and not just, like, not get terror shocked. Can you check the S on Mad Eye's character points? It's really insane. I mean, Yuko's probably been cooking, I'm guessing. Let's see here. Where's Mad Eyes? I've passed him like 3 times. There he is. Oh yeah, yeah. Yuko's been cooking. Yuko's been cooking with that Mad Eyes. Any tips for Doctor players? I'm not really good with Doc. All I can say is use Touch Effect and master Palette Mind games. That's all I can really say. That's very general, but I don't really play Doc, so I don't know. I'm actually curious how many points Fafa has. Dang, almost 20,000! Fafa! Oh my gosh. Calm down. Calm down, dude. Calm down. Sheesh. Crazy how S-Badge Mind's Eye requires more than S-Cord. Really? Like, no way. Where's Mind's Eye? Well, hold on, where's Cord? 8,000? Where's Mind's Eye, bro? Not anymore. Interesting. Thief though, where's Thief at? Let's see. I still think it's so funny that you can get A badge Thief if you like win like 10 matches. Okay, it's more like 15 now. But like a couple weeks ago, you play 10 matches as Thief, you win all 10, and boom, that's it. You get A badge. Like it's that easy. Whereas like if you play Forward or Prospector or like Harassers or popular characters like Prisoner, oh, it's gonna take you forever, bro. It's gonna take you forever. Especially since Prisoner is the most played character in rank. He just is. Across all tiers in NEU, he's the most played character in rank. I think second is Little Girl, third is Doc or something like that. Also, Katsupia, thank you so much for the donation. Where's my S1 Ripper vid for his day? Listen, I had to give NEU a break. They can't just... I can't let it fall apart that easily. Brandon was so bad he lost your S-Badge Psychologist. Ah, that's tough. That is tough, that is tough, that is tough. What do you mean second Little Girl? She's just a very popular character for casual players. This also accounts like to a lot of my brain just broke. Worker bees in low tiers, you know. I mean, like when worker bees see rank, they're like, okay, let's play Doc or Prisoner because Prisoner's one of the free characters that you can pick. Something like that. Been trying to leave Thief A badge for a long time now, but you've been stuck on it since last season. That's what happens. Like if you play Thief, because he's hardly ever played, you just keep the badge forever. Like my Goatman badge, I still have a B badge with Goatman. I barely play that guy, and I still have. It's because he's always banned. And like because I'm in Manticore, I get away with not having 3 bans, and some people just don't ban Goatman for some reason. So I still have a B badge with him. You know, I barely know what I'm doing with him. All I know is like what I've seen from tournaments. I'm 165th Goatman because like, and I barely. I played this guy like what, twice today, and I think I played him once last week, and that's it. And I haven't played him like at all, but I still have my B badge because he's always banned. It's just like characters that aren't often played. If you play them a lot, you're gonna get like an easy badge. Get S badge, okay, but like the second I hit One-Eyed Cyclops, he's always gonna be banned. Once you get past like the Griffin territory, like he's never gonna not be banned unless it's a team that's wanting to practice against Goatman or is confident. What are Hala rankings like? Hala is probably like less banned a little more often, I'm guessing, at higher level. Probably is still banned quite a lot. Yeah, 6,000 points. He's still banned quite a lot, but not as often. Not as often. 23% win rate is kind of crazy. I can't lie. That's actually not great. I mean, Pitch 4th Hala, and he's got 85% win rate. Getting a lot of Hala plus Herald bans today. Maybe people are just banning Anne today just because it's her birthday. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Yo, what's up, Music Man? Opinion on Violetta? Like character or in comp or I don't know. Must hear Emma Woods' opinion. She's in front of me. I like Emma. She's fun. That's not. First Hala purposely lives with other Halas so that Hala doesn't get banned as often in the lower ranks. That's actually kind of crazy. Oh, that is actually kind of crazy. Wow. Face Pit Survivor in rank today. Your randomized wheel maybe play Nightmare. Okay, but Nightmare is like, if I got Pit, I don't think I'd play Nightmare, but like I don't think Nightmare is so bad. Like after seeing him in tournaments, I don't know. He's been like kind of cooking. I don't know. Maybe I'm just on the Nightmare brain right now after playing him. It was Hospital and they were playing Harassers. Okay, well then you're just cooked. Yeah, you're just cooked. You're just cooked, yeah. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. GLDNRTO. Thank you for becoming a member. I'm so sorry that I don't know how to pronounce that. Gold Nerdo. I tried. Yeah, Hala and Goatman are banned so often that like a lot of the S badges are, you know, pretty low. Now it's funny because on Asia's server, a lot of the top Hullabaloos are like still Hydras, and I think the top Goatman is like, it's probably still a Hydra, but I don't know. It's probably just against like teams that want to practice against him, and then he gets to come out. Because I see like I look at top level Asia's and I still see like a good amount of Goatmans and Hullabaloos. I think it's just like top level players want to practice against them, so they don't care. Like I think that one thing as well that NEU holds in too much regard, and this is an issue that I have as well, is just win rates in general. Like you look at your win rate, and it like it's like a reflection of your performance, right? But at the same time, it's like, what are you playing the game for if you're only playing for the win rate, right? Like, would you rather be good at the game or have a good win rate, for example? Because like those two things don't always equate, I would say. They more often than not do. I feel like this is like a little awkward to say, but like would you play only for win rate, or like are you seeking something higher than that, right? For example, if you're going into tournaments, right? Like maybe if you let's say you're playing for tournaments, you want to ban like annoying hunters like Joseph, right? Like I'm sure if B4U hopped onto some alt accounts that like they had some friends, and they all like 4-stacked just to get some practice in, and they let the Goat and Hulla ban through, they'd probably just ban like Joseph or like Percy. They ban like gimmick hunters so they can practice against the Goatman and Hulla. And it's like, okay, their win rates are probably going to be lower than your average survivor because they're letting Goatman and Hulla go through, but they're getting better by countering them and learning how to play against them. Like that's the kind of stuff like the top level players will do. Now obviously, if you're just playing like at a mid tier, high tier, just playing like to maximize your win rate, that's fine. Win rate is also inconsistent. It's affected by randoms, hunters, map choices, and it's not and shouldn't be the measurement of skill alone. That's true. I do agree to a certain extent, but I do think there is like an average to it, right? Like my win rate right now is considered very average. This is not a good win rate. This is not a bad win rate. It is very average. 42 is very average this season. Like you look at a lot of the top survivors, it is very average. But there are a lot of people that excel higher, and you have some that excel lower. Like I think I've seen quite a few people in high tier where they have like 20% win rate. I think I even saw a 19. It's like, okay, like when something is like that below or that above the average, you know it's player diff. It's like when you reach that sort of like comfortable number. I would say if you're between, it also depends on solo rank versus teams as well. I would actually say this number is below average for being teamed up in 4-stack, which is something that we've been doing quite a lot. So we're underperforming, I will say. I mean, we also do play a little bit more for content, I will say. We don't always play for wins with my ranked team, but if we were taking it 100% seriously, it would hopefully be like at least a few percent higher, at least like 44, 45. If you're solo ranking, I would say like 35 is probably like the average, 35, 36, 37. But once you get like if you're in the 50s with survivor win rate, that's like player diff. Especially if you're solo ranking, that is just player diff. You know that Ford that we saw earlier, 59% win rate, that's crazy. That's almost 60. Like if you're winning over half your matches, that's probably you. That is probably like the player. Or if you're ranking with somebody, it's somebody on your team carrying, right? So, and it's same goes vice versa. Like if you have like a 20% win rate, that's considered pretty bad as a survivor. Like you don't want a 20% win rate. That means that's how you know like it's kind of a you problem at that point, or your character. For example, like if you shout out to Luchula, if you play Thief, no, I'm just joking. But yeah, if you play like something like Thief, right, Thief's gonna do really bad against a lot of the meta. Whereas if you play something like, you know, Puppeteer, you're gonna have a lot better win rate because just in general, Puppet's a way better character. That's just the case. Wish that Stars could 4-stack the whole way up. No reason why Champ and Titan need to go duos. Let's see, real Survivor win rate. I'm like 50-50 on that, because I think it would be really exciting, and it would make, like, for me at least, it would make content creation way more exciting, because then it could be like, oh, let's 4-stack in like peak tier and see how we can win. But it would also immensely drop the Hunter win rates, and it would be very frustrating for Hunters to play against. I'm still in camp it should happen, but I'm more like 60-40 on it, because it would also be really frustrating for Hunters who already have a very stressful position, I would say. I don't know. This is why I'm happy that I'm a dual faction player. I do lean more towards Survivor, of course, but this is why I'm happy that I play both factions, because I can understand the frustrations of playing both ends. And the glory of both ends as well. Thief can cook in the right hands and right map. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. But he's also just matchup dependent. There's a lot of characters that just destroy Thief. So many characters get, like... we just go through a list of, like, you know, Wu-Chang TPs on Uncharted attacks, dead. And Cat's far away from him, jumps, dead. Gamekeeper hooks him from far away, dead. Feaster, Tentacle, far away, dead. Dream Witch doesn't even get affected unless she's active on it, so you can just make it active when you're on top of him, dead. There's a lot of things that just kill him from far away. Like, Thief needs a buff. He does. He does have good matchups, but he just sucks. he just sucks. Completely saying that from a Hunter perspective too doesn't feel as good to win when you know that Survivor's just lost from miscommunications. I agree with that. I think a lot of people would disagree with you and say that, like, that's kind of necessary for Hunters to, like, win at high level. But I would agree with that, yeah. Because there's a few games that I've played where it's just miscommunication or stuff like that, and it doesn't feel like a good win, right? There's like a satisfying win. The most satisfying win is when you, like, beat teams that are strong, and when you beat teams that are, like, not really that good, it's like, okay, it's like, all right, let's just move on to the next one, you know? Something like that. He's good against Michiko. He's good against, like, Nightwatch, sort of. Good against Geisha, sort of. And, like, a few others. But yeah, Thief is just, in my opinion, he's really bad. He's just so garbage. He's just way too inconsistent. Has his matchups, but, like, that's it. I mean, every we established our Thief is broken. Oh, true. Yeah, I forgot. He was playing tournament once, so obviously Thief is broken. That's how you constantly. If it's playing tournament once, broken. I haven't seen toy merchant forever in tourney, actually. I remember when I first joined, there was a lot of toy merch, especially on Chinatown and whatnot, but she's so rare nowadays. So gosh darn rare. Didn't he hard kite an opera in Koa 7? Okay, but that was like a very niche specific counter, and it was on Ever Sleeping Town, where, like, opera can't dash in certain areas. Like, there was a time when she chased the Thief, he went into the open air in Ever Sleeping Town, and she just literally couldn't do anything. But yeah, Thief was played into opera sometimes, but again, that was like a niche matchup, right? That's literally the reason. Like, some characters that aren't good into some characters can appear in round one just because they're good against some characters. Like, it's a bit of a mouthful, but, like, if you're expecting Goatman and Hullen round one in a tournament, and you play something that counters those two, that's not really the best into other things, it could work out. I think that's because of Goatman. Toy Merchant? Toy Merchant hasn't even been played in Opera meta. She just gets outpaced. Toy Merchant hasn't been viable in a long time. I think once Opera came out, that just killed Toy Merchant. Because Toy Merchant just gets completely obliterated by all four of the top hunters. She can't do anything to Opera, Ivy, Goat, or Hulla. She just can't. Ivy can scare her out of her catapult. Opera can just catch up. If it's a fast and good Opera, she'll catch up instantly. Unless it's like a god spot, like Church, or sorry, not Church. If it's like Chinatown 2 Story, Lakeside, Big Boat. Yeah. Who is best solo rank survivor? Let's see. Solo rank survivor. If we're not counting rescuers, because rescuers, you should always have a rescuer, I would say lawyer, acro, psych, puppet, meteor. Those are 5 really good ones. Court is also very good. Seer is very good. Perfumer is pretty good. Melly used to be, not as much anymore. She's a bit niche. Because ever since Opera came out, she's been struggling. And obviously, it's weird because I think Melly actually has potential to be good, but like, you literally have to be like Kazuneko good if you want to like perform at the top level consistently, I feel like. How is Furin's outfit different? What do you mean? Oh, you mean with the switching forms? Well, this is her base. She gets like a little winter outfit whenever you fly, I think. And then she also gets like a little cloak in the game as well. Psyche, you're a bit screwed. Oh, Psyche is just 3 hits. Like, having a 3-hit survivor is never bad. Psyche is always good in like almost into every comp psychologist can fit. Almost. Like, there's never a bad time to have a psychologist on your team. My only gripe with Psyche, this is just personal, is that she's not flashy. She has no flashy like things that you can do. All you can do is just kite, raw kite. That's it. Curious and asking all high tiers, like what kind of comms does Gardner need that pings can achieve? Something like die in this corner. Let's say you're on Red Church, right? And you're near back gate, and there's only one chair. It's that one chair near the wall, right? That's the only chair that they can reach. You could say, oh, die near that back gate wall, and I can come break the chair. When the hunter has to come over here, I can use bubble, then break it again, then you can struggle free, right? Or they'll be forced to chase the gardener and completely switch targets so that they don't struggle free. You'll be forcing the hunter to make an option at that point. Whereas in solo rank, it's really hard because you can't tell people where to die. There is no die here. You just kind of have to trust and follow them. That's one of the biggest thing is that's difficult when it comes to like harassment or things like that is death spot. You can't communicate death spot with pings. You just have to pray that the kiter pays attention to pings. And a lot of kiters don't because they're focused on kiting, which is fine, but they need to start doing that. For me, I'm bad at that too. You know, sometimes I'll kite toward the last cipher because I'm completely locked in on the kite. Go die ping would not serve an NAU toxicity. I mean, I think there is a ping called like go to this area to restrain, but the issue is like nobody with that new ping system, nobody is my brain broke. Nobody's mastered the like locations based off the new ping system, right? So if you say go to old geisha house to contain, how many of you know what old geisha house is? Like, not, I'm assuming at least maybe 50% of you know what that is. The other 50% are like, what is old geisha house? Old geisha house in the game refers to the corner house of Ever Sleeping Town. So it's like, you have your standard callouts that people have been using for years, and then you have the in-game callouts like cottage. Oh, you mean shack. Old geisha house. Oh, you mean corner house. You know, stuff like that, right? So it's like, sometimes people will see those pings, and like, when you're kiting, you can't pull up the map. You're like, I'm trying to not get mind-gamed with this pal. I can't pull up the map and look at where old geisha house is. And it's like, how can I even get over there? I'm too busy, like, kiting, you know? But like, when you say something out loud to your team, you can be mind gaming and just vocally say, die corner house. And it's like, okay, it's that easy. You don't have to say, go to old geisha house to what is it? Restrain? I don't even know what it says. Contain? Something like that? I don't know, bro. It's something like that, yeah. Would agree with me when you say that rank should always be open? I don't think rank can always be open because The reason why ranks have time limits is to incentivize people to play during those times. If rank was always open, there would be a much less incentive to play at certain hours, and wait times would skyrocket, especially for NAEU. Now, if we had a player base the size of Japan and CN, it could work, but in NAEU especially, it cannot work. Because if rank was always open, you'd be waiting 5 minutes for every rank match. But now, when it's you know, when it's down and closed into 2 hours, you only have a certain amount of time. So I think it's something like that. Go to insert location to curl up and get down after getting hit with tide. Yeah, stuff like that, you know. It's like, you can't, that's one of the things, you can't tell your teammate where to die after tide turner, right? You already voted 95 minutes for a single match. Let's make it higher. How was I able to read that even though you misspelled like 5 words? That's funny. Name any other game that has limited time for rank. There have been times where we've basically been forced to quit because your schedule doesn't allow me to rank. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I don't. It's just NAU, at least NAU specifically doesn't have the player base for it. You wait 2 seconds per match, Manti Hunter? Yeah, I mean, I got pretty fast matches today. I think my longest wait time was like maybe 1 minute today. But yeah, I will say for Hunter, rank times start getting worse and worse the higher up you go. Like, I'm in Manti 3 right now. If I try to queue up for a quick match, it should say 2. Yeah, it's gonna be around 2. The second I hit Cyclops, this is gonna always be 5 minutes. It'll say 5 minutes for a quick match, right? And I'm sure if you're a Hydra player, I'm sure Yuko can say, if you click this, it'll say 10. It'll say 10 minutes just for a quick match. Because it's like nobody plays, most ranked players don't play quick match. And also that, PC as well. If you play mobile, you'll get more matches. PC queue tends to be longer because a lot of mobile players don't want to match with PC players because, especially PC hunters. PC hunters tend to have an advantage on certain characters. Stuff like Lizard, stuff like that, right? I mean, Mad Eyes is like a lot harder on PC. A few other characters are harder on PC. But Clown on PC is just insane. Clown gets a huge buff from PC just to his control. I've heard Witch on PC is pretty tough. Or she's like way, way, way better on mobile. I mean, the game is more optimized for mobile, but there still are hunters that can just... like, they're just way, way, way better on PC. One of them being Clown. Clown and Lizard are probably the 2 biggest hunters that get buffed from being on PC, I would say. Sangria on PC, I think is better. I've heard mixed. I think the issue is that a lot of, maybe I'm just getting biased feelings because most of the Sangrias that are high level are mobile players because they play Sangria in tournaments. So they have to play on mobile. But in general, it's like, I think she could work. Saying you're better on mobile because of the claw method? Yeah, the claw method. Claw method is like how you hold your hands. I don't really like using the claw method. It kind of hurts my fingers. It's a way you hold controllers for gaming, basically. Let's see. Claw method refers to this. It's like, it's a way to hold your hand while gaming. And a lot of like high level gamers, at least for like controllers like these, will use this. I personally don't like this because it hurts my hand. I've tried it. I don't like using it. I can't do it. It hurts my hand too much. It's like, you basically press the buttons with the side of your hand or your finger, and it just feels really weird. But some people make it work. I can't. I tried. I can't. But some people can make it work. It's just not really for me. Do that for rhythm games sometimes. Left for an hour as I played 9. Oh, I haven't even been... I've literally just been talking for the past, like, hour. I probably should get going. I do have some other stuff to work on, though. But there's just been a lot of interesting questions, so I wanted to stick around and answer some. But I think I will get going. I probably should get back to work on some of my other stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. I might I might do an evening rank session with Zeus, either Tuesday or Thursday. We'll see if we can schedule it. So expect that. I don't know if I'll stream that one. Maybe I will. I don't know if I will. If not, it'll just be in a video. But, you know, you could look forward to that, at least on Zeus's streams and whatnot. I don't know when the next Hunter stream will be. If not, it'll be next week. I want to at least do one a week. Just kind of casually, at least make sure my Hunter's not completely rusty. We'll see. Either way, though, I'll catch you guys later. I think, actually, the QS video probably already dropped. If not, I'll just release it now. So, you can go look at my reaction to QS. It was kind of funny. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!